Alrighty, folks. Need to double check. Just make sure we're actually in the 37th episode. Ay, caramba. Oh man, guys. Yeah, I believe we are in the 37th episode. Okay. Alright, let's hop right in. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Here we go, folks. I wonder if I should move my camera. I really don't know. I think here is fine. So yes, today is going to be the bell bearing episode where I try to collect all the bell bearings that we might be missing. I feel like I need an episode like this one to make up for yesterday's episode, because yesterday was frustrating, such a frustrating end. As I was alluding to at the end of last episode, at 50,000 runes now, I'm going to try to cash in to prevent that from ever happening again. Because it is frustrating, it is a gut punch every single time you lose your runes like that. And you would think with the amount of time that I spent playing Dark Souls games that I would learn to cash in, but I keep trying to tempt fate. And yeah, I always pay the consequence for that. Yeah. It is frustrating, it is annoying. I'd say there are very few things that are as frustrating as like losing 50k plus souls. Or runes, what have you. And yeah, I'm gonna start cashing in at 50k. I might have to farm runes or cash in golden runes to make up for that. Yeah. They don't really have mechanisms in the game to prevent that. Like they don't let you distill your golden runes. Your runes into golden runes. They don't let you like homeward bone back to your bonfires with your souls, because in old games you used to be able to like homeward bone back with your souls and cash in, and you can't do that in this game. Like there's no way. I guess they get around that by allowing you to port around the different, what you call them, graces, but you can't port in combat, and that's the one time you really need to, right? Like you really need to port. Ghost Glovewort 1, 2, and 3. So let's see, engraved Gloveworts, and I also have smithing stones. Maybe I should just go down the list. Most of these will probably be pretty easy to get, considering it's content I essentially missed. Oh yeah, donos, Venmo, Storm, Show before I forget. If you have any donos. I know there's hardly anyone watching. I don't really play to entertain, I play to have fun. Eventually people will catch on, I think. Yeah, there's so many bell bearings in this game, like gosh dang, dude. Okay, smithing stone 1, Raya Lucaria crystal tunnel. And then from there, we could literally just go down the list. This one is probably not going to be as important. The Walking Mausoleum. Far northwest of Liurnia Lakes. I just don't want to lose like that again. I can probably head south from the ravine. I'm thinking this will be fine. Let me check the map. It's south of this. And I think I can explore it on my own. Sure enough, there's gonna be stuff I'm gonna miss. This just is the kind of game where you are just gonna miss a bunch of stuff playing the game. Like, and I'm not even gonna dare to try getting past all of the illusory walls or whatever they call them. I hate those things so much. Because you just don't know they're there. Like, unless you know they're there, there's no way you'd have no way, other than, like, maybe striking randomly and hoping to hit something. Man, I'm tired. I want to finish my drink. We're looking for the Railucaria Crystal Tunnel. It's directly east of the Waki Mausoleum. What is that? Is there a boss over there? I don't know. I might be able to just take him out. Could be a dragon or something. There it is. Okay, I know where I am at now. Come on. It's good I don't want to do more damage. I'm pretty sure I have not yet been up there. There are X's, I believe. Oh, I see. I think you're supposed to jump onto it from that cliff somehow. The walking mausoleums are to clone the boss souls that you get. The boss runes. That's what their purpose is. And I guess in my playthrough, it could be used to, like, clone important weapons. It could, yeah, they did it again. The stupid freaking jump across stuff. I hate when they do that. Yeah, and I believe there's another one. These are cracked crystals. I believe there was another one. Yeah, there is another one. Ay, 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 that's so annoying. Oh shoot, I think I died. Crowd crystals. Do I really want to spend that much time like fully exploring these places, or should I just jet to the end? I think I should just go to the end. Like, I really don't think there's going to be that much valuable things. Is that I'm curious. I don't actually know. It's kind of strange. Like a great many things in this game. Back up. cracked crystals. They're not even smithing stones. I'm just gonna skip my runes. That's like what, 7k up there? Should be like the Raya Lucaria tunnel. Yeah, this is the one for sure. So this is how we get smithing stone bell bearing 1. And yeah, it should pretty much one-shot everything in here. I think even the boss itself I should be able to like reasonably one-shot. This is the kind of thing that I should have found like a long time ago in this playthrough, smithing stone 2. Is there... Oh, sneaky. Somber smithing stone they hid back there. Wow. Not that I need it now. I need like Somber Smithing Stone 10 now. I think I should start upgrading Oleg again. Let's see. Cracked crystal. I really do not know why I need cracked crystals. Too. Trajectory. It is key. Gotta be careful because some of these are straight up hard to find items. Like we're trying to get to the end. Once I get the bell bearing, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I don't need these items, I think. My turn. It's a good idea to just keep them all up. Okay. He's been dispatched. Might be a bunch of upgrade materials down here. I really don't know. I really don't care. Okay, there are 2 different ways to go. This may be the more risky of the 2. Monster ahead. It's so be it. There is a monster then so carrying that soldier down, by the way. Oh! Smithing stone 1s and 2s, so yeah, you could go here pretty early on in the game. These guys aren't giving me any items. Crystal knife. I mean, tell me where my item is. Where is it? See that one monstrous blow and the life is just snatched right out of him. This is probably going to be the easiest part of the whole episode because of how far back I have to go in the actual game to get get the item I'm looking for, and it is a pretty low level item. Like, it is literally level 1 bell bearing. I hate multiple paths because I'm never sure which one to take. Do I take this path? Do I take that path? Do I take the other path? Is it going down? Yeah, it is. Ah! There's another path. Somber. Okay, are we already here? Nice, nice, nice. I mean, do I even need Black Knife? I don't think so. I think I can make it work just with the Great Shields. I think these guys will know to get it done. Okay, there's a backstab. Surprisingly low damage. Could be because she's made out of crystals. See that lightning damage on the boss? That's the real damage. Yeah, completely destroyed as I was expecting. 3k runes. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think we're done here. Is there anything else of value here? Even a touch of grace here would be nice. Look at all this gold. Reminds me of Scrooge McDuck or something. Gold! Is this an item? No, it's not. Some of these crystals are hard to tell. Okay, I'm literally just going down the list. Next stop, Sealed Tunnel. Altus Plateau. Oh, the Divine Tower. I kind of hate those things. They're almost always like challenging to get into, right? West Gate. Where is it, like, on the map? Is it down here? I think it is down here. Yeah, it's that black hole right there. Alright. The boss at the end of this has number 2. And of course they have more hidden walls. I may not have to get all the way to the end though. That's the interesting thing about it. The first sealed area. I think I'm just going for bell bearings in this episode. We just be going for the bell bearings. Alright, Sealed Tunnel. It might be hidden in... I see the Divine Tower, I believe. I hate that thing. I think it's behind me. This tunnel. I believe it's here. It might be on a different level as well. Oh, I thought you were friendly. Smoldering butterfly. Over here. I think it is lower level, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's it down there, actually. Well, I think I'm gonna actually die trying to jump down there. Once I get all the bell bearings, I'll be ready to advance in the story. I don't really know. Close one. I don't really know how much time I want to spend backtracking in the game. I definitely want to hit all the, like, the major bosses and stuff like that. Like all the major rooms in the game I want to get. I think I've already got all the base ones. I got Godric's, right? Raycards. I hate these things so much. The problem with Torrent is she slows down your speed. Like, she slows down when you go to hit. I tried. You could just, like, theoretically wait here in the middle, right? I have an idea. I already know what I'm thinking. We see blue, and then we're just gonna zap all of them. Fearful strike. South. Just directly south. I like the idea behind bell bearings because it does simplify upgrades. Like, it's gonna make it easier to upgrade all my major guys. Like, I can go back and upgrade Oleg, for example, even though I've already upgraded Tish and Kristoff. Seal tunnel, right? Yeah, seal tunnel. And they got their little hidden walls here. I'm gonna be looking sharp for those signs. Ones that tell you, like, here there is one. A hidden wall. Sneaky sneaks. Build buffering. Ow. There's another sealed. Like, I mean, you see it, like, how easy it is to miss this stuff. Golden room. Is the bearing? Yes, it is. Nice. think I'm done here. That's literally all I came for. Hidden path ahead, is there really? Oh my gosh. Apparently these are the way to get to the Divine Tower. Don't want to do that in this episode though. I don't think I do. I think I'd rather just gun for the bell bearings. Of course. This will go down, right? Yeah, it will. Okay, I believe I may have already gotten bell bearings. I kind of hate how slow that attack is. You almost get hit just prepping for the attack. Yeah, see, I got hit again just prepping for that attack. Smithing stone 5s. How do I get out of here? Is it possible? Yeah, you just have to clear out a bunch of trash. Okay, nice. Yeah, okay. I could always port back, you know. Finish clearing it out. If I'm ever bored and looking for something to do. Is it really necessary to power up all my great runes, you know? Like, I don't know. I actually don't know. I think I may have already gotten 3. Let me double check. Bellbearing fountains and more ruins. Mountaintop. Yeah, I think I already got it. Yep, I already got it. Celia Crystal Tunnel is the next stop for Somber. It's located in Caelid. Dragon Burnt Ruins. And then Limgrave. Center of Agkiel Lake. Okay, let's see. Have I found Agkiel Lake? This must be Agkiel Lake. Okay. Let's go south from Limgrave Tunnels and see if that gets us to the Dragon Burnt. We're looking for the Somberstone 1 is what we're looking for right now. I think we're gonna have to use the lift. While we're waiting on that, let's look up Somberstone 2. Again, I'm like trying to just run and gun. Somberstone 2 is in the Altus. Somberstone 3. And a body outside the first church. So all the mountaintop of giant ones are the ones that I'll try to get in the next episode. Since that's where I'm currently at is mountaintop. I think it's fascinating you can summon here. Like, I really don't think I did as good of a job exploring Limgrave. Okay. We gotta heal. Actual Dragon Communion. Okay, alright. Yeah, that probably would have been a lot more challenging if I had faced it as like level 10. Or like when I was originally exploring them great, but like now that I'm over level 100, like it's a piece of cake. These must be the Dragonburn ruins. Okay. Like I feel like I missed a lot in like Weeping Peninsula, for example. And it's like I don't think I'm entirely to blame because of the touch of grace system directing you where to go. You know, like you're mainly just trying to challenge Godric. Or the Leon and Misbegotten. You're not really as concerned about... Here's my wind up. You're killing me, Larry! Okay, guy down. Guy down. You still got guys here. Dude, you got guys there. Is this... Where's the chest? Is it inside, outside, or somewhere in between? There's a bunch of dogs. Bunch of doggies. Hopefully the Mimic can just clear all these. Yeah, just clear them all. Looking for a chest, specifically. One that will take us to the area where Somber Stone 1 is. Let's try it down below, I guess. Rats. Both having difficulty getting it is like challenging to hit these things with this weapon. You can't effectively one-shot them, of course, with this weapon, but because of their size, it's hard to hit. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. Now I'm going to be ported to Caelid somewhere. And this is where I need to go for the Stone 1. I think I need to fight the actual boss of this region. It's a good thing you get the Touch of Graces, because those things do help whenever you do need to backtrack. Because you can just port to the area, you know? Yep, Sella Crystal Tunnel. That's gonna port me back, I believe. This is where you would go for the Summerstone ones. I know. Yeah. How do you fight me somewhere other than the pit? I like how they're just spamming that attack. What even happened there, dude? Did you see that? Oh, they got like stuck. In all the carnage that I was causing. Get off me with your freaking lasers, dude. I hate the range of that attack. I believe I'm actually here to fight the boss. If I'm not mistaken. If I could find any Touch of Graces down here, that would also be beneficial. I don't think I'm trying to fully explore these places right now. Primarily looking for those belt bearings. There's nothing here. Okay. So I actually could have gotten here without having to do that Dragonburn Ruins thing, but I think it's good that I did that. And yeah, I might have already even actually been here. I have to remember, one of these I have already gotten. It's the Ghost Glove War 1s that I got, right? 1s, 2s, and 3s. I wish they would actually just tell you Ones you had, Golden Rune 5. Okay, I think I'm up. Yeah, you're gonna take out because you're annoying. Pew pew pew, laser beams. Yeah, you did now. So, I can go right, there's where I can go left. Tons of guys. Here's a guy. I hate these enemies so much. Stupid freaking range attack. The range is just like obnoxious. It's so good range. Correct. Crystals, I have no idea what these are for. Smithing stones, I know what those are for. Where do I go? This tunnel. I have a funny feeling if I jump off of here, I'm just gonna straight die. Okay. Okay, I think I'm somewhat getting this. Uh-huh. Okay, they had you do minor platforming. I don't really care about getting every item, I just care about getting the bell bearing. That's my number one reason for being here. Funny how what you call it card breaks I had there, card counters. You know, it doesn't look like there's one. Weapon goes through the wall, interestingly, but there's no hidden wall there. You're trying to sneak your way away. No, if you need Smithing Stone 5s, this is a good place to go. At the end of this place, there will also be a bell bearing one. Somewhere at the end. We got the guys here that are gonna need damage. Why is that lit up like that? Is that where it came from? Wait. No, I haven't been over here. It's not in this area specifically. This is a Somber Stone 4. This place is kind of a maze. Do I want to go down or up? I'm afraid of going down because... let me try this way first. It is gold. That's a good sign. Maybe a boss door down here or something. Or, you know, it could be dead end. So just drop down. Here's an item over here we've not yet gotten. Number 4. So a good place to go for like upgrade materials. You snake. Now you're snaking away. I hate these kindreds so much. They're annoying and they move like snakes. They basically are snakes. There's none. There's none. I don't need half these upgrade materials. It's good to know that there are upgrade materials here, but I mean, it's one of these things, you know? It's like going back at this stage in the game, it's a lot of unnecessary stuff. Is this the area boss? I think it is. Let me try Great Shields. It may not be the best option. But the Great Shields may not be the best option for this either. We've got good damage. Shields damage is low. That's what we came for right there. Number 1. Let's finish exploring out the right side and then we'll go ahead and advance. This is definitely a great place to go if you're looking for upgrade materials like Sombers and Smithings 5 and 6. Chock full of them. We're going to be going for the Somber 2s now. Let's get out of here. You must have turned the wrong way. Maybe not, maybe not. Guess not. This is the way out? I believe so. Probably after we clear the Altus tunnel is when we're gonna want to cash in. I would guess, I'm not exactly sure. No, this. I thought it said the entrance. This is not the entrance. Kindred, yeah. Get off of me. There's like 5 or 6 of these guys here, and they're all causing trouble. Like, I love how I can't like block on them. Where's the way out? Heal. Look at him, he's just spamming that stuff there. Like, ha ha ha. Gravity stones, man. How do I get out of here? I've been trapped. Trapped. I don't know how to get to him. Most frustrating thing, it's like, where do I go? If I knew where to go, it would be less of an insult. Get freaking skunk. They move like snakes, like dirty freaking snakes. How do we get out of here? I keep saying it because I don't know where to go. This is essentially just back. I've already been here. Sully Crystal Tunnel, like, what's the way out? Oh, thank goodness. Just get me out of this freaking tunnel. Sheesh. Minor Erd Tree. Stop by the shack beyond the southern gate. We could come back here because we haven't yet explored the tower. Sorry, the town of sorcery. We haven't yet done it. Minor Erd Tree, right? Okay. Sainted Hero's Grave may be close enough to it. The place that we're looking for, which is actually Altus Tunnel. That's where the next thing is. Okay. I think this is another one of these, like, how do I get out of here things. So we spawn here. That way is down. Okay, we have to take the left. Makes sense. And I'm gonna be playing Hades today as well. I think 9:30, where I'll switch gears. I'll stay up too late. I have work again tomorrow. I also need to start cutting my caffeine intake like past 8 o'clock. It'll keep me up. And then after this, I believe I'm good on the stones. Next, I'm gonna have to go for the glove warts. And this might have to spill over into tomorrow's episode, like totally. Kind of annoying, dude. How do I get down there without just outright dying? Look how high up we are, like, good gosh. I can definitely see myself just, like, dying. I'm gonna try the river and just heading east. Again, it helps to have more Touch of Graces, because more Touch of Graces gives you more options. You move around more. I may or may not be on the right level for this. We'll check over here first, because you might be at the correct level. I think the place is Altus Tunnel. That's the place we're looking for. Okay. Beating the final boss of this area. Give us the last of our Silverstone bell bearings. 5. Yeah. Village. Find what you can. Miss what you can. It does help having so much endurance, because you can just hit. Whereas normally you'd be out. Whoa, what's hitting me? I don't know why that happens too. Like, I unequip my weapon. Might die here. Sometimes you just gotta line it up, you know? That was out of my way. Again, we might be missing stuff. Not too concerned about that. More so concerned about fighting the area boss. Blasted. I don't think I'm dead. Boy, firing missiles. Get hit. Okay. These are great places to go for like upgrade materials. I assume the way I need to go is the other way. My favorite student's not going to be there tomorrow, sadly. So long. Really? I kind of hate those things, especially when they're hard to get to. Have to be extremely careful because I think I died. So frustrating, dude. I was trying to land on the branch. How much time we got? 23 minutes. And these enemies aren't that challenging. They're just kind of, you know, it's like they deal just enough damage to give me a run for the money. Just want to get my runes back. That's all. Get off of me. Back up off me. Back up off me. Just get... Okay. Being like disoriented. Don't you just love how it like completely cancels your attack? Like in the Elden version of this game, the way they got around that was they would give you iframes. So that way you can complete your attack. Okay, I want to get my runes back. You can complete your attack even though they're attacking you. Because otherwise, yeah, they could totally just stun lock you into oblivion with these slow weapons. Get off of me. Die. Where did I die? Did I go up here? These guys. I'm glad I hit them. Connecting with this thing is probably one of the biggest challenges. Okay. So I fell, right? I'd say that's the worst thing about falling, is not remembering where you fell. Like, where actually was I? I went past this. I went past these. I think I went right here. Yeah, I must have gone right. So just grab your rooms and I don't even screw that. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. We don't want to worry about it. We just want to advance. We want to fight the boss. Get the boss down, cash in our runes. Is this the boss? So we're going to use Tish, I think, this time. I think so. There's all the make. Okay. Don't let me down. Silverstone, nice, that's exactly why we're here. I think we got it done with time to spare as well. Three, I believe, will be in the mountaintops of giants. We have about 20 minutes. We might want to check into, because I know we got ghost ones. Yeah, let's go ahead and check in. We need to cash in as well. And I might need to BRB. We have 46. But it's hard to say if I'll have enough to level. Like, it is getting more, it's getting harder and harder to level. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Get a refill and whatnot. Stand by. Stand by, folks. Might do a 10-minute episode. I think I need more like variations in my schedule. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, piano, Tuesday, Thursday, exercise, Elden Ring, like it's maybe like toss in reading on the days I'm exercising. Cause it's just hard. It's so hard to find the time to do the things that you want to do once you find them, like that one song was saying. Jim Cross, I think. 10K. We're not there yet, though, sadly. Again, it takes so many runes to level up. Bit crazy. I think that's enough to level. Pretty sure it is. Like, I don't care. I do not want to lose again. I do not want to lose. I think 60 strength, and then I'm going to go 40 vigor, 40 endurance. And that will be pretty much it for my build. By that point, I should pretty much be at the end of the game, I think. I think I might eat up both of these souls. I heard Blasphemous Blade is good for certain builds. Like, it's good for the bleed builds, it's good for the faith builds. You gotta see the twin maiden, right? Yeah. Haha, we're filling it in. So now when we go to purchase things, haha, see, her inventory's getting filled up. What do these cracked crystals do? I got so much. Oh, crafting. Yeah, I got so many of them. So we got smithing stone 1, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7 and 8s are the ones we're missing, and we might be able to find them in the whatchamacallit on top of the giants. Let me take a look at that real quick while I'm still in the thing. Okay, smithing stone. 7 and 8. No, it's for Missoula that it's in. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Somberstone version of these I should be able to find in Mountaintop of Giants, which I haven't yet found. Grave Glovewort 4, 5, 6, and Ghost 1, 2, 3. So the Ghost is the one that I'm thinking I'm going for next. Yeah. So Ghost we already got 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. 4, 5, 6 is what we're looking for next. Yeah, and then I should be caught up on that. It's in the Eternal City. Timeless Eternal City. There was overlap. This is Nokron Eternal City. I think it was this, right? Yeah, it was. And there's a building here. Should I port here or here? Dragonkin Soldier. Maybe Dragonkin Soldier. Because it's like behind... Yeah, it's either in this building or it's behind it. This one is like right here. I think levels is the reason why I missed this the first time. Some of these like areas are freaking annoying to get to. Yeah. What the fudge? Let me try porting around a little bit. I'm a bit lost. You have something that belongs to me. It said it's guarded by silver tears. So those little pool guys. I might be able to get all the bearings in this episode. Gotta be a little bit careful because these guys are a little bit tougher and pack a little bit of a harder punch. I believe it's this. See that? Like, I should have iframes. Cause like, what's to prevent me from just getting stun locked by this guy? Come on. I've already been here. Yeah, I've already been here. Maybe on another level. It's possible. Yes. Okay. It's gotta be in here. I think maybe I just missed it or something. What happened? I got like frozen. I see. I must have just not been paying attention when I went through the first time. That's what we came for. This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. Oh wow, do we just not explore this area? I don't know, dude. I guess not. It seems like we really didn't. For how many things we missed. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Is there anything we actually did when we were here? In actuality, okay. Oops. Get out your shield. Gotta be careful with these guys. Little Nancy. Oh, I'm supposed to jump there. Nancy boys be a little bit. Ow. Wow, wow, wow. have like annoying dodge. And they have really good range, of course. Keep your HP up. And survive anything you set your mind to. Aha. Puppets. Puppets, I say. Treasure chest ahead. Let's see what's on the other side. It may not be anything, or it may give me access to a place that I didn't previously have access to, which is significant. And this is the kind of game, again, where you can like miss so much from not thoroughly exploring. Even if you do thoroughly explore, it's possibly you're gonna miss it anyway because it's a hidden wall or something, you know, like you just didn't see it at the time. Okay. Lovewort. So next we're going to the Windham Catacombs. And I should be able to get all these in today's episode. Beg your pardon. That actually got me in combat? Are you kidding? So annoying. Back off. Are you kidding? That stupid thing aggroed me from that freaking range. Fudge, man. Why did I think anything different? Aren't you happy now? I gave you what you wanted. Okay, where are we? And what's interesting is we do have access to this other one. I don't know. I must have already gotten it. Windham Catacombs in the Altus Plateau. How do I get there? Let me start from Seawater River. Very top of Windham Ruins, pressed into the side of a cliff. Again, terrain is not my ally. Games like this one. V-Mount, just get up. The very top of Windham Ruins. Is this it? How crazy would that be if this is it? Oh! Oh, so crazy sometimes. Like the first thing you find is actually it. And it's something that's a bit challenging about this series for me as a content creator. You know, it's like, how much time do I want to spend dedicated to focusing on beating the game, and how much time do I want to spend fully exploring the game and experiencing everything the game has to offer? right? Because this series is a series. I mean, we're already in the 37th episode. We very easily, I think, could go to like the 50th or 60th episode. If I'm like going through every dungeon, you know, exploring every city, laying siege to every castle in the game, like there's so much to see and do in this game. I believe I get it from fighting the final boss of this area. I think I'm actually looking for the bearing for Ghost Gloveworts. Not Ghost Gloveworts, sorry, Glovewort. The main ones, the primary Gloveworts. Okay, there was an area up there, but maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. There's, of course, this always going on. Looks like certain death in this one, though. There is a lot of similarity between like the different catacombs. Like this was in another one of the catacombs, right? These choppy things. I just know it's gonna come crashing down. Didn't think the sky was crashing down. Grave 4. Stop. I should have known, dude. Freaking clowns, dude. Little freaking clowns. There's actually a Robert Downey Jr. song by that name. Why do I might want to listen to it after this episode. It's been a while since I've listened to the Futurist album in general. Almost so long that I forget. You know? The most annoying thing about it is the lightning cuts. How's this for backstep? You're done. Thanks for trying. Little clowns. Yeah, there he goes backstep. There I go being stun locked again. I can't heal, can't do anything. He's back there, by the way. And I just love their little combos too. Like they never have stamina, right? They just have infinite stamina. They can attack however many times they want. They can follow up with however many attacks they want. Grave Glovewort 5. It's Grave Glovewort Bell Bearing that I'm doing this for. Years ahead. Yeah, so far this Windham Catacombs has been very annoying. Like even at my level, it's been annoying. These things have just a ridiculous amount of health. And that's with my special. Try. Okay. I'm gonna say try this. I have so much stamina, I can just... Oh, who are you? This guy is floating in the air. I'm trying, dude. This freaking thing is so freaking slow. He will be able to hit you if you're not going for a light attack. If you're going for a heavy, he'll be able to hit you every time. There's no way he's not going to hit you. Because the attacks of this thing are so slow. Look at this. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4. 4 seconds to do an attack. One attack. I think I should have my shield out. Don't know what I was hoping for there. There's an absurd amount of enemies. Let's just stay focused. He's not dead yet. Let's roll out of the way. These guys are the annoying. Let's try this. I like that. I like that too. I like that, and I like that too. Okay, there's a way to get through there, but I don't know how yet. Okay, little nighty boy. It's a, what do you call it? I can't remember what these guys are called. Landale Knight. Yes, Landale Knight. Great level at 4. Not too challenging, actually. Turns out he dies to incredible damage. Once I complete Lieutenant the Albaric, out. Buddha. I hate these things so much. He just magically doesn't get hit by the trap. By the way. I'm gonna need more of those too. Like, I'm burning through Stone Sword keys. Like no one's business. Someone said you have plenty to cover. Trap. Yeah, there are a lot of traps. No shortage of traps. Silly me, I didn't run forward. Kind of stupid. I think I'm just gonna actually just run through. Like, this is becoming tedious and annoying, and it's taking a bunch of time. And yeah, we still haven't gotten through this. We don't have runes to lose, so it's not really that important. Where is... okay. We're wrapping up. Yeah. Once I get this bell bearing, this will be where we're wrapping today's episode. I will still plan on having a 80s episode today to make up for the lack of 80s yesterday, the day before. This part that I love. See you later, guys. It was fun. Just kidding. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Now this is the kind of part I definitely want to skip. Because there's just a hellacious amount of enemies. Where's my stamina? What I wouldn't give for them to have friendly fire, man. What I wouldn't give. Go ahead, come on. Invincible Charlie. Yeah, he's invincible, alright. Get your shield. You can die because if I can hit you, there you go, you're done. There's an eye over here. For hiding. Little ambush boy. Speaking of. Boom! Sucker! You got ambushed. Can I port back, pretty please? Oh. I wish. But it sure made it convenient. I can't actually absolutely promise and guarantee I can make it back without dying. So stupid. How do I hit this? Not the first time I've asked myself that. That'll do. I just hate how much the lightning damage does to me. It does so much damage. It's absurd. They're hard to hit as well. They're like those wolf enemies. They're just so small, but they're hard to hit. I die here. Did I figure this out? Oh, I didn't. I still don't know. Get away from me. I actually don't know how to get into there. Later. What kills me the most is that there's so many items just like hanging out there. I take a bunch of lightning damage. I wonder if it could be this. Oh shoot, I ran out of time. I think it was just a purple plant, right? Something good. Dude. It's a Great Bloodwort 5. I might die here. Okay. And that, I don't think that's the way to get to that other area. I don't know how to get to that area. I assume it's falling down somewhere. There might be a hidden wall somewhere in these catacombs. I would not be the least bit surprised, considering how much they love their hidden walls. They love their hidden walls and they love their secrets. And what I might do is look up a guide at some point just to see if I can figure out how to get that. Try wolf. No, I think I'm gonna try Tish. Holy. Dude. Tish is just... Tish is just like hitting this thing. Look at that. Chunky. Yeah, just like destroyed. Bloodwort Pickers Bell Baron 1. Exactly why we did that. Okay, now let me check. I believe that's everything for the bell bearings. I believe so. Man, dude. I think a plus 10 Tish is just not fair for these guys. Like, sometimes you just want to melt the enemy, and that's where Tish comes in handy. But what's cool is that I can keep upgrading, like, Oleg and Rollo, and then I have a couple of different options. And I'm still not exactly sure if I want to stick with Lutel. I don't know if I want to upgrade her to 10. The number one thing I don't, because I know Lutel is highly rated, but the number one thing I dislike about her is she disappears on you. And then, you know, you get aggro, and it kind of defeats the entire purpose of having a summon, in my opinion. She is tanky, but I don't think she's as tanky as Kristoff. Which is part of my reasoning for upgrading Kristoff in the first place. So we got this in this episode. Night Maiden and Swordstress puppets. An old puppet crafted in the Eternal City used to summon the spirits of a Night Maiden and a Swordstress. These sisters, members of a cold-blooded race who wield glowing weapons, became puppets of their own volition. These are the puppets, that's why. I heard this guy's a boss. So 5 and 6, and then after I upgrade Oleg with these Gloveworts, I think all I need is a 5, and then I can finish upgrading Oleg. I think upgrading Oleg does make sense. Is he as good as Kristoff? I don't know. I might do some playtesting of my own in order to see what the verdict is on that. I think it's going to be hard to tell. I think Oleg, both Oleg and Kristoff at plus 10 are going to be pretty dang resilient. Okay, now our bell bearing should be pretty much complete. So 1 through 6, 1 through 4, which we'll need to get that. 1 through 6, and 1 through 6. We need a 5. Correct. And do we need a 5 on this as well? It might be a 6 that we need. Yeah. And I'm going to use it on Great Shield Soldiers, which I do believe is the strongest base Ash in the game, in my view. They're just so doggone resilient, you know? Like, I would even put them up against the Mausoleums. The Mausoleum Knights. Where are they, though? These dudes, Mausoleum Soldiers, they're just not as resilient. And I do think the two biggest assets, strengths to summons Ashes in this game are resilience, number 1, and their ability to hold aggro, 2. Those are the biggest benefits. I think they're even more important than being able to deal damage. Because in any playthrough, I think your character is going to be the main damage dealer, whether you're a caster, whether you're a warrior. Like, unless you're like a special like faith build or something like that, where you're casting most of the time, you should be the main source of damage on your team. As long as that's the case, you're going to want someone like Oleg, someone who can hold the boss like you're beating on the boss. While they're beating on Oleg, you're beating on the boss, you know? And this is the reason why we get the bell bearings as well. Because it does make it easier. It is strictly easier now at this point in the playthrough for me to upgrade my stuff. Because I can just go and buy the Gloveworts, buy the stones, and use it to fill in all the gaps, you know? Instead of having to go out into the world and having to farm these items, I can just buy them, thanks to the bell bearings. Which I think is great. I like the idea. I like the concept of the bell bearings.
Greeting, do you hear this?
Yes, I am. Yes, they did need a 6. Okay, we already had 7. Nice. 8, 9. We need a great grave Glovewort to upgrade it to 9, and we haven't gotten one yet. We could also use that to upgrade the Mimic as well, I believe. No, actually, Mimic needs plus. It needs a Ghost Glove Wart 9. And eventually I'll get a Bell Bearing that allows me to just buy both of these items. Brave Glove Warts. Yeah, Brave Glove Warts. Okay, who else? Oleg, right? Okay, so we need 7s now. Is it 7 or... Yeah, it's a 7 now that we need. Those Glove Warts 7. Let me check the list. I don't think I have that yet. So I'd have to either find it in the world or find the Bell Bearing that goes with that. And the Ghost Glove Wart 7s are from the Ghost Glove Wart Picker's Bell Bearing 3. And you can't get that until you're at the Brace of the Haligtree point in the game, whenever that is. Yeah, I know there's stuff I'm missing out on. Yeah, so it won't be until later in the game when I'm able to actually buy these. I just have to find the stuff. Find the Ghost Glove Wart 7s, 8s, 9s. And I think it was the right call, I think, to upgrade Kristoff and Tish. I do think they are S tier ashes in my play testing. There are times where Kristoff struggles to get aggro, and at times where we're like, what? Dude, Kristoff hit the boss, dude! But like, when he does hit the boss, he's able to hold the boss pretty well. Like, when he does actually hit the boss. Because he has lightning damage, which in turn increases his damage. So, he is tanky, Kristoff, and he does respectable damage, thanks to the lightning. And that's even more so true, even more true at plus 10. And then Tish is just a beast, as we've seen. Once you get her to plus 10, she just does ridiculous damage. She burns the boss, has like what we call like dots of damage over times that she does on the boss, or group of enemies. She's very evasive, very agile. She's not as tanky as Kristoff, but she's there for those times where you like specifically need an Ash to do damage, right? And I think some people have alluded to the fact that Mimic may be able to outpace Tish based on my character's stats. Like, once I'm rocking like 40 vitality, 40 endurance, and 60 strength, it may get to the point where Mimic is able to outperform Tish. I'm still not entirely sure if that is the case post-nerf, because I am well aware that Mimic tier was actually nerfed. But, yeah, I don't know. I think they're comparable. Based on what I know, I think Tish is going to outpace 2 Claymans. I don't even know. I don't even remember getting these. Owed with age. These spirits are sluggish but hard to stagger. The warp remains a priest who search for revelation in service of an ancient dynasty. They employ 2 sorceries that produce smaller and larger bubbles. A lot of hunched allies. The Mimic tier. I'm going to need Ghost Glove Wart 9 to upgrade it again. And I believe I will need 7 to upgrade Oleg. I'll need 7, actually. Should I go and upgrade Lutel? I think I should. Yeah, go ahead and upgrade Lutel. I think it'll be good to have several different legendary Ashen remains to choose from, And Rollo is one I might do as well. Like, if I look at the ashes that are consistently, like, highly ranked, Lutel is almost always highly ranked, Oleg is highly ranked, Tish is highly ranked, Kristoff is highly ranked, even Rollo is highly ranked. And Mimic is typically highly ranked, but I'm not exactly sure if it still holds that status post-nerf. I'm not really sure. I need to do more testing with Mimic Tier, and it seems like I'm at the level now where Mimic Tier is pretty strong, even without the ability to heal. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why it's not listing all my equipped ashes either. I have Kristoff equipped, and I have Black Knife equipped.
Greeting.
Oh, because I can't upgrade them, that's why. Oh. That would make sense. That would make sense. I need him to upgrade my sword. I need a somber ancient dragon smithing stone, and once I do, this thing's damage is gonna like go through the roof. Like, I'm gonna be dealing crazy damage with this thing. A great sword. Should I even bother continuing to upgrade it? It's gonna take runes. I don't, someone correct me if I'm wrong on this, I don't think the heavy greatsword, even max level, is going to outpace the ruins in damage. I don't think that's the case. And it only has B scaling as well. So I think, especially at a high level of strength, I think ruins is just going to vastly outperform the heavy. Plus you have the special attacks of the ruins, the lightning attacks, which I think puts it a fair margin above the greatsword in terms of its capabilities. The main advantage of the greatsword is, of course, its range, its reach. But yeah, a lot better episode today than yesterday. A lot less frustrating. I don't think I'll ever get used to losing 60k runes or souls or what have you. And yeah, all my summons are good. Great Shield Soldiers are +9 now, dude. Ah! Once I get them to +10, they are gonna be tanks. Kristoff, I think it's like these guys are the most tanky and hard to kill. Kristoff is the balance of like tankiness and damage, and then Tish is like pure damage. And Mimic, I think it will continue. I think it's the only Ash I have that will continue to scale with my character, the character that I have. I'm level 108. Once I'm at like level 120, I think it may get to the point where Mimic is actually my best. But I think I just need to keep testing and seeing what works. Which one? I can only equip one though. I think I'd rather equip Oleg. Where is he? He's right here. He's +6. Much like Lutel is. How do the two compare? I think, like, way back before I upgraded either one of them, I think Lutel was outperforming Oleg, as I recall, earlier in this playthrough. I remember thinking and saying that she had really good survivability, and even more so because of her ability to phase in and out. I remember being impressed by that. Oleg significantly also doesn't have the ability to do ranged attacks, whereas Lutel does. Something that's even more seldom mentioned is that Lutel has an ability that gives instant death. I'm not sure how and when it applies, but yeah, that instant death could be something that sets her apart and above Oleg. I'm just not sure how and when it triggers, or how to, you know, get it to work. I really like the ashes though. It's probably one of my favorite things about the game. I like having the ally in combat. I like seeing the different ashes and what they do and how they operate and work in different boss fights. Like as you've seen, I like experimenting with different ashes, seeing what works. We saw it in yesterday's episode with Rykard. You know, I'm like, should I use Kristoff? Should I use Mimic? Should I use Tish? I think I eventually got it with Kristoff. Because he's just so dang tanky. And in some scenarios, I think he's more tanky than the Great Shield Soldiers. I do think the soldiers are going to take more damage in AoE fights. So fights where there's like a lot of lava on the ground, or a lot of big area attacks. Bosses that explode, or explosive attacks, I think are going to be bad for the Great Shields. Even though they are tanky, they're tankier now than they've ever been. I mean, if they're all getting hit, it's going to reduce the overall effectiveness of the Great Shield Soldiers. Fights, however, that are like, like Crucible Knight, I think it would be a good one for them. Because they can all kind of, and like the Leonin fights, I think those guys are great with, because they can just start ganging up on the boss and like staggering the boss. Like whenever that happens, I think they're freaking great. They're probably the best Ash I have for that. Just like mobbing the boss, mobbing the enemies. But if there's a lot of enemies or one boss, I think the stagger potential of the Great Shield Soldiers is better than like Tish or even Kristoff or even Oleg when he's on a roll. Guys, this is the bearing episode. Probably in tomorrow's episode, I'll be back up in the mountaintop of giants. I'll be up there trying to find the church. Trying to progress the story, and trying to advance the game. Simultaneously trying to get the bearings still. I think I've got a pretty good team though. Like I think between a +10 Tish, +10 Kristoff, +9 Great Shield Soldiers, and a +8 Mimic, that I could take most of the content in the game. Like I could even probably just say like between Kristoff +10 and Tish +10, you could probably take care of 90% at least of the game, including 9 out of 10 of the toughest bosses. They probably could take one or the other. Could take the boss. I think of the two, if I had to compare the two, Kristoff I think is the more versatile of the two. But I think they're both solid ashes. And like I said, Great Shield Soldiers are going to be there whenever I need a bunch of guys, a bunch of dudes. I might want to test them out just to see how resilient they are. I should be doing that more often through my playthrough. It does actually make me harder to kill, so that's good. Let me check my flasks real quick and then I'll wrap up today's episode. Nice. Okay, that might change. Might change in another episode. It's a flask +7. We have 13 flasks now. Yeah, once we might want to do endurance and then vitality so that way we could maximize our armors. Do I have enough for a full blade set? I actually think so. Well, maybe not. Blades of Griefs are heavy. Whereas Hoslas are not as heavy. I do like the way the twin armor looks. It does remind me a lot of the set of Favor, doesn't it? And of course, I like the look of the Royal Remains set. It's just not as good as some of the other sets in this game, but it does look cool. It's very reminiscent of the dark set. I think it was called from Dark Souls 1, the one with the the dark set. Royal Remains is just so much like that set in design. And I think they've done it even better in this game. Like, it looks even more like an actual skeleton in this game. Like, I think it's just really well done. Look at that. Like, it just looks cool. The only bad thing about it is, of course, it's not as strong as the Raging Wolf or the Blade set. Like, it's got worse defenses than Raging Wolf, which in turn has worse defenses than Blade. So Blade's one of the better sets that I have relative to weight, of course. Bull Goat, I think, is probably it's the heaviest, but it's also the best defense. Okay. So yeah, tomorrow, guys, we'll be back on the progression focus. I'll be right back with more Hades gameplay. Thanks for watching, folks. Please remember to like, comment,